Smoking Joe. Melody. The club people. Smoke weed and get high. Talk about that legalized. D420 show. Smoking Joe. Smoke weed and get high. Talk about that legalized. D420 show. What we gonna do? Smoke weed and get high. Talk about that legalized. D420 show. What we gonna do? Smoke weed and get high. Talk about that legalized. Yo, it's the D420 show. We about to start, so spark up, kid. We're gonna be smoking blunts from a skater. Don't you think your drugs should just be busted instead of paying all that for a dentist to adjust shit? Mike likes it fucking talking slick. Nail a piece of crazy chick. She tucking her neck and tried to bang a Steve Stone is still the worst. This motherfucker's like a purse. Every dirty trick up in his town leaves him for all his words. Smoking Jojo from the stage, smoking on the fighting street. All the way up from North Cali, representing the Mendo T. And A-N-T-L-I-V-E. You know that's me, just how I be. If you can't see, I'm just crazy. So come and smoke here. We got the news with the comedy and urban on the street. And when it comes to marijuana shows, you we cannot be weak. So go and grab the Roger and come and have a seat because it's time to start the show. And so we do it every week. What up, what up, what up, what up? This is your boy Ant Live, Steve Stoner, and a special guest, Melody. What the hell is all these? What's all these? Wishes, dreams? What is all these bubbles? What are these things? Balloons? Why are there balloons all around you?
What merriment?
What's special?
I'm special.
Oh, because you're special. All right. I'm special. I'm gonna be everybody's friend.
Balloons for?
Well,
What are those balloons for?
I don't know. What are the balloons for? You just said because you're special.
No.
What?
It's my birthday.
It's her birthday! Yeah! Oh, yeah. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Come on, just keep it on. I will not hear the end of it. Keep it coming. Come on, keep it coming. Come on, come on. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Hey!
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Penny. But you know, that wasn't the special thing I wanted on my show today.
What?
There's a special birthday that I wanted to talk about today, but it wasn't yours. It was another little woman.
Another little woman?
Yes.
What little woman?
Her name was Daniela.
Oh, yes. That's okay. She can take the limelight.
Oh, she can get some limelight?
Yep.
Yay! Yeah, Mike's not here yet, but Mike has finally got his very first, one and only so far that I know of. Princess! Yay! Where's the clapping? Where's the goddamn clapping? You clapping for Penny, you won't clap for her? Come on, let's go. Come on. There you go. Nice and quiet, nice quiet. Yeah, so we're born. Yo, funniest shit. Funniest thing. You know when you hear the stories in the movies or the memes, there's always a certain weight that they always put out for babies. What is that weight, Steve? What's the most general weight you've ever heard a baby's weight?
I don't know. They're like 6, 7 pounds. 8 pounds is big. 10 is a monster. That's
usually the head, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she was 7 pounds, 8 ounces. And I'm like, 7 pounds, 8 ounces? God damn, it's like right on the nose. All those, you never see this shit. They're like, the boy, 7 pounds, 8 ounces. That's like right on the nose for average, huh? So, yes, they sent me the picture of her. Yeah, here goes Mikey. Yay! Mikey Dyke. What's up, Mikey Mike?
What's good?
We were just celebrating, we're celebrating Penny's birthday on this show. So let's finish off that round of applause. There's Penny's birthday. Happy birthday to Penny. And then we're celebrating baby Daniela's birthday. Yay! Princess Mora.
Yes.
That don't even sound right. No, baby Daniela or Princess Daniela. I don't know. Mora just. I always thought that last name was. It's like Rivera. Rivera's a nasty ass last name. I freaking hate it. I fucking go there and they're like, what's your last name, Rivera? Do I gotta spell that for you? No, that's just like every other guy that was here 15 minutes ago. Like, all right, Rivera. So what's up, Mikey? Michael?
He's muted.
I didn't mute him yet. No, I didn't mute him. That usually goes immediately for Chub Dog. It's a reflex. Anyway, so she was born on what did I say? The 26th, was it? At about 4:30 some odd p.m. Mikey?
Yo,
Am I wrong with my information?
am I what? Do you hear me?
I said, baby Daniela, 7.8 ounces, 11/26/21 at 4:38. Is that right or wrong? Not
It's
right?
311.
Oh,
It's
three.
wrong. 311. That was the joke. 711, 911, or 311.
That's right. You did say that joke. I didn't catch it because I was not really paying attention to all that. All right. Stuff.
And then the other one, 7, 8. I don't know.
Well, that I got for sure. The 7.8 that came off the picture.
Yeah, but 1126 is for sure. Yes.
All right. Yeah, she's. I thought that first picture they sent me, the just born picture. Before they put the babies back under the lights to get completely finished, she was still a little bit raw dog. So she was looking a little bit. She looked a little angry and shit. She looked a little like how do you say already judgmental towards me. As I looked at the picture, I was like, wow, she looks like she's in grandma's
mode. Yeah, she was a little swelled up and had an attitude. Yes, I agree with you.
Had an attitude.
But the day that they brought her home and she was comfy, boy, she was looking beautiful as everything.
Yeah, thank you.
Good hair too. She got the good hair, and she was nice and straight. It was short, but it was straight, so you know it wasn't gonna be no kinks. Whew. Kinks, bro, because
It's just gonna be funny when Derek's walking around with her. So.
His nappy ass head, huh?
Oh yeah.
His beard.
Oh, how's everyone? Everyone doing well?
Everyone is all right. Penny, how you doing, Penny? You celebrating your birthday this whole weekend?
I am.
All right.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
I'm not allowed to know. My children have planned something, and I'm not allowed to know. I tried to find my granddaughter, but it didn't work.
It didn't work.
And I don't know because I'm not involved in the plans.
But it didn't go down.
Remember, I was going to go away this weekend.
Yeah.
But I decided not to because it was just going to be a little bit more money than I wanted to spend for this weekend. Penny already opening up a damn catalog on Louis Vuitton talking about, I would like this purse for my birthday. I was like, vacation's over.
Yeah, I might go to the.
You might go to it?
Something. He just muted himself or something.
Mikey? You shit dragon?
It came up. He's got a mute thing next to his name on my phone. A mute icon.
All right. I did the ask to unmute, so he should know that he muted himself at some point. Michael, I don't hear you, Michael.
I hope everything's all right.
All right, let's see. Ask to unmute. Michael, you are What do we say, Mikey? You have chub dogged yourself. Unchub dog yourself, buddy.
I stopped at my first Buc-ee's on the way back from Atlanta. I don't know if you've ever heard of Buc-ee's.
What's Buc-ee's? Is it a BBQ?
No, it's a big gas station chain.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, these are big gas stations. We're talking over 100 pumps.
Wow.
These places are huge. The store is like a Publix. You can go in and get coffee for days. You can get beef jerky, any kind of beef jerky you want. They even got a deli counter full of beef jerky.
Well,
it's awesome.
It's a big redneck gas station.
It's an awesome place.
As opposed to the Habibi Wawa.
Cheapest gas around.
We'll have to stop there on our Virginia trip.
Yeah.
Smoke Dog, what's up, brother?
Yo, what's happening, yo?
Mikey Mike has muted himself in some manner.
Oh.
Yes, I will let him know.
Right. All right. Let me see.
Hello.
All right.
There he is.
There you go. He's back.
There he is.
What's up, bro? You got to take a shit? You didn't want to hear us? You didn't want to give us the motor?
Plop, fizz.
Still working, bro. I have to answer phones.
Oh, yeah, I know. My bad. You like, yeah, guys, hold on. I need to finger you to check to see if you have anything inside you. But I think the detector went off an hour ago.
Had a probe, yeah?
I think it was you, sir. Come.
My hands are warm.
I was called a nigger on Monday.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Yeah. It's always beautiful.
You tell me you appreciated that? Like, thank you. I'm so glad you.
It went down. She goes, "Do black people own this airline?" I goes, "Excuse me?" She goes, "You heard me. Do black people own this airline?" I said, "Why would you say that?" She goes, "Because I have a nigger talking to me right now." I was like, "What?"
Whoa.
You should ask. You should have been like, but do you know which type of nigga? Is it a real nigga or a fake nigga?
I said, you know what? I said, "We're done talking." Then I said, "Apparently, we're done talking here." And she goes, "No, why?" She goes, "You're black. I'm black. I can say that." I said, "Yeah, but if I would have called you a nigga, you would have went up in arms and made it a big deal, right?" And she was like, "Yeah, but I'm talking to a black person. It's all good." And I said, "No, it's not all good." I said, "You know what, ma'am?" I said, "You need to make a decision right here, right now." And she goes, "What's that?" I said, "You can go home or go to jail. So make up your mind what you do." And she goes, "You can't send me to jail." I winked at my my gate agents, the girls. 2 seconds later, cops came out. They said, "What's the problem?" I said, "Say that again." I said, "What were you saying now? Because you threatened me too." And she goes, "I didn't threaten you." I said, "Yes, you did. You said I was a fucking asshole and that, and if something that you were gonna hurt me or throw something at me." I said, that becomes a federal offense if you touch me." And she goes, "I never said that." And then she started crying. "God bless you. I never meant to."
God bless you.
Mike, I'm about to start calling you Ken.
Yeah.
You're straight Karen, that bitch. You Ken, Mikey Ken, Kenny Mike.
Right.
This nigga right here is a Karen at work, yo. What happened? So somebody goes, "Yo, so I'm talking to a nigga right here." You couldn't just be like, "Yeah, but are you sure which nigga you're talking to? Are you talking to the right nigga or the wrong nigga?"
I can't say that, man, because then I get fucked up. I get in trouble. I'm not just. Why waste my time even doing that? You just going home. Either you go home, like I said, I did the Denzel shit. You going home or going to jail? That's it.
I wouldn't have been on the God bless you shit. I'd have been like, "You know what? Fuck you. You use a real greasy mutton foot motherfucking nigga. You You a greasy foot nigga is what you is, my nigga. My nigga, you the big nostrils flaring to the left and right type nigga. Nigga, I don't like you.
She should have said, and I would have been cool with that.
And I said, I don't like that nigga. I don't like that nigga at all. I know.
I was cool with that. Then when she was leaving, crying, the plane, it wasn't even for her. It was for her, like her niece. So I was like, I said, sweetie, I'm sorry that you had to go through all that. And she was like, no, my aunt gets, she jumps off the rails sometimes. I said, why? I'm letting you know. I said, your aunt's gonna fuck you up one day, and you ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
You caught the wrong one today.
I'm not trying to argue with nobody. That's for sure.
I'm just here to do my job.
Yeah, I'm just.
This is why I try my best to not travel. No fucking way. Fuck these motherfuckers. Because you got to come across some motherfucker's attitude. Now, she probably thought she was being funny or playful.
Yeah, no, she was just trying to talk side mouth with me and see if I was off the handle on her, and I didn't. Because I thought it was pretty funny that she called me a nigger.
She'll probably think next time when she talks to one again.
Oh yeah, you won't. I guarantee you, a nigga like that no more.
Lesson learned today.
Yeah, she learned that lesson. Like, look, man, you going on a trip, bitch, keep your mouth shut. Look forward and just bend over and spread it when they tell you to bend over and spread it. And if they give you a problem, cough, nigga. Then really give it.
It wasn't me. That's the thing. It wasn't even for her. It wasn't her plane. It wasn't her ticket. It was her niece. So she was ready to go to jail while her niece would have got stuck in Tampa.
Horrible.
So, yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, and then another one, then somebody called me stupid. And I just started crying laughing. Huh? No, she was just, this lady was just off the rail, white lady. She was like, I said, ma'am, I'm trying to explain it. And I said, she goes, you know what? You're just fucking stupid. I said, oh yeah? I said, all right, well, stupid's not going to help you then. I walked away, and because she was trying to go through a turnstile to get to a gate. And on my side, Southwest, Breeze, and Alaska, she was trying to go to the United, which is another terminal. So she was screaming and cursing because she was going to be late trying to get to the wrong terminal. And I was trying to help her and tell her, bitch, you're on the wrong side. You need to go over there. So I just left her know I'm stupid.
Let her be late.
I can tell you a million stories, what happens over there. I just started laughing. Another one, TSA, they stop employees every once in a while. So me and a couple of fellas are walking through. They're my employees, not my employees, but they're on my team. And the lady says, I walked through, and she goes, "Where's your badge?" And he goes, "I just showed it to you." And she goes, "Well, I want to see it again." He goes, "How many times are you gonna look at my badge?" And she goes, "As many times as I want to." And the guy on my team goes, "Well, you're only limited to see it once. That's it. If you ain't see it, that's it." And she goes, "You know what? I can fucking get you fired right now. I can call your supervisor or your manager and don't fuck with me. I had a bad day." And I says, "Well, I'm his manager. So what kind of bad day were you having?" And she goes, "Go ahead. You can go through. Go ahead." On with people, power tripping.
Yeah. Horrible shit, bro. Horrible shit. Well, you know what? If I'm forced to finger every motherfucker that's there, I'm a power trip too, Mikey. You know what I'm saying? If you dropping off a bag, dog, I'm gonna be like, yo, bring that big guy over here. I need to finger him. I just don't feel comfortable with him walking around. Just bend him over. Just get him right there. All right?
Let me go. The plane coming in. I'm still here, so let me go do this. I'll holler at y'all if I don't talk to y'all next week. By next week, I'll talk to you then. If not, I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, then, brother.
All right. Be safe.
Peace out. All right, so I did have some stuff we could have talked about. We did talk about Penny's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, Penny is celebrating her birthday this whole weekend. She is 109 years old.
What?
Metamucil years old.
I don't know what it is.
She's Metamucil years old.
It's Metamucil usually.
So,
Yeah. I'm Jennifer.
also,
Listen, you can tell him how old I am.
I don't even
because I'm
know. I
very
don't pay
proud
attention.
How do you even know?
that age.
You see, the thing is, you want to look at me like I look good for my age. You know what? I used to look really fucking good.
Have you made it to the top of the hill yet?
The glasses I had back in the day used to fucking look good. I'm at that age where I don't give a fuck. So don't, like, you give a fuck. You can tell them I don't give a fuck. Right? We all heard about the new disease that came from Cybertron, right? The Omicron.
Cybertron?
Yes, the Omicron variant. This is the transforming variant.
I heard something.
Yeah, it's called the Omicron. Omicron Delta variant, the Omicron variant of COVID. And supposedly, if you're looking at all the people that are getting sick, the people that are getting sick are all the people that have been vaxxed. Yeah, imagine that.
Do you know we had our big huddle call? I forgot to tell you about this, Anthony. We had our big huddle call with corporate on Tuesday, and when Carrie, the HR girl, gave her report, she talked about that OSHA, which I for employees, they can mandate that the vaccine is required. So, when the meeting was over, we have over 100 employees throughout the corporation. But I think we would fall into a clause because not all of our 100 employees are at one location. We're spread out through locations.
Didn't I just hear either last week or maybe the week before that they had a Supreme Court hearing?
Yes.
That cannot how you say, cannot mandate it. Can't follow through with the mandate.
So OSHA had to pull their thing down. So there was a little discussion about it, and I simply said that it's pretty important in the position that I'm in. And I was asked if I was vaccinated, and I said absolutely not. And they were like, "What would you do if the company required it?" I said, "I guess I'd be going on unemployment." I said, "And get me an attorney." I said, "Because I'm sorry, my mom's doctor, suggested she not do it. I don't feel that I'm ready to make that step. It's everybody's choice whether or not they want the vaccine. But now there's people dying that have been vaccinated, got the second vaccination and the booster, and they're still getting COVID and dying. So, you know what? I'll take my chances. I think it should be everybody's opinion, their own. If you want to take it, that's your business. And I don't think that the government or OSHA should make it required. My opinion.
I personally don't care what they want to do. They can do whatever they require themselves to do.
But I may be without a job soon.
You may not be alone. Well, you won't be alone. There's many other people.
My family will be fired.
Did you hear that Dana White actually was COVID positive?
Yes, I did.
And he supposedly went to Joe Rogan to do the Joe Rogan treatment and said he feels better after one day. Then we got, does everybody know that Jack Dorsey stepped down from Twitter?
I don't tweet.
You don't tweet?
No, that was too complex for me.
Yeah, well, it's some raghead now by the name of I don't know his fucking name. I wrote it down, but I don't even know. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know. So now some raghead is running Twitter. So, did you hear about Fredo having to leave CNN?
Fredo.
Did you hear about that?
Suspended indefinitely.
Only
Yeah.
Fredo I know that left anywhere was.
I'm saying it's not for sure. It's indefinite, but not definite because he may have squeezed an ass or fingered a hole, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? We're not sure. When he grabbed the ass, we're not 100% sure if the finger slipped in the ring. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. So anyway, that cocksucking liar is been suspended. What else do I have? I also have. Oh, how about that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Pull it back a little bit so we can get a little close right there, right around there, right there, right there. That's nice. Very nice. Very nice. Nice.
That's called cereal milk.
Zoom some of that over here. Let's see how that goes. Boom.
It gets stuck right at the screen. It doesn't want to go through.
Yeah, I know.
One day. Some cereal milk. It's indoor.
That's the way we do with the grandkids right there, Smoke Dog. The grandkids, they call us, they be like, I want a candy. You're like, you want a candy? Yeah, mommy says no. But like, all right, come here. Tell mommy to hold the phone. Tell mommy hold the phone. I'll be like, all right, you ready? I'm gonna give you a candy. Pass it through, and then our mom gives us, ah! 4 candies, give me more! Like,
how was the holidays, man?
the holidays were pretty good. We had some family over, Penny's mom's and her daughter.
Cool.
In the evening.
We missed you, Stephen.
Yeah, we missed you, Stephen. We missed you. And then my daughter came over late night, right? She popped up late night on that shit. Sloop, one motherfucker right here, Steve. I almost punched her face, Steve, like just out of reaction. Because, I'm carrying bags, walking to her car, and she wanted to start the car. I said, bro, don't start on your dad.
I hate when you do that.
Like, yo, I might just unexpectedly punch you in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Don't run on me, dogs. Don't start.
I wouldn't do that.
I know you got the starting shit, but don't do it like beep, beep, like yo. I throw you the right there. You know what I'm saying? But she doing her little thing. So she spent the weekend. Yep. All day, every day, she's in her computer doing her business. When before it was the phone. Remember, it was what was it? What was that dumb shit? TikTok and all those dumb shit.
Oh, TikTok.
She all into that shit now. She all into her phone. She giggling and shit. She out here, and I'm like, oh, she doing TikTok. Look at it. She's looking through homes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? They work. I'm like, hey, it's what it is. So. She happy, I'm happy.
You wouldn't believe it, Steve. She's like a different kid.
It's all about the money.
Yeah.
Watch, I told her too. So she's like, I'm going to get you a house. I said, just get me a car with the starting thing too. So
yeah. Beep, beep.
I don't beep, 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 beep. I said, your shit is cool and all that. But you ain't daddy level. You know what I'm saying? She's like, what you mean? I said, daddy I don't need to press buttons to get the car started. I don't need to press buttons to get the car navigating. I just be like, Penny, boop, boop.
Penny, I need to get here.
She opened up the doors. The guy get inside. I ain't got to drive. I sleep. 3-hour drive, right? Make sure that you get us there on time. I'll see you when we're there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't on daddy's level yet.
Ants autonomous drive.
Yeah, that's how you do that autonomous driving right there. I be loving when motherfuckers be looking at me like
fully autonomous.
Shouldn't you be driving and your girl on the side? I'm like, your bitch you got a lazy bitch right there, player. You can't make a hoe into a house. That's a lazy bitch that want to lay on the passenger seat while you drive. That's a lazy woman. You got to get some good woman. A good woman drives you around, player. I don't know.
Anthony said he can't wait to drive to Virginia. It's 12 and a half hours to get to where we're going.
I said, I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I said, and
driving Mr. live.
make sure in the navigation system, you know to find me a nice little cigar spot to pull over so when I wake up, I can smoke me a stogie while you gas up and shit. A little lunch and shit, and then bye, you pick me right up. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I don't know if motherfuckers is watching TV shows, but there was a show called True Story. Anybody seen that? It's with the little short Kevin Hart. It's Kevin Hart and what's the dude that used to be Wesley Snipes. Okay. You seen it?
Yeah, I watched that the other day. That was a trip, dude.
So the whole story is it's supposedly Kevin Hart is his name is Kid or whatever. He's a comedian. He's rich and he's done all this shit. And Wesley Snipes is his bum brother. You know what I'm saying? His lychee bum brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It was pretty good and shit. There's a lot of don't trust a motherfucker type shit. I don't give a fuck if it's your brother or your sister. Like, so it really puts you in a different headspace after watching that shit. Like, you know, when he's driving around, he's got himself a fucking. He's got all this. He's got a driver. And so like every time he goes somewhere, he's like, you know, I'll be back in an hour, 3 hours, you know, and then we're gonna go here. I'm like, see, man, that nigga has to be portrayed as a millionaire to have that. Nigga, I'm bum broke, nigga. I'd be like, Penny, let's go. You know, GPS, nigga. GPS. Get a good woman. You ain't got to have money. You ain't got to be rich. You ain't got to have a bum lychee brother. You know what I'm saying? It's a good woman to drive you where you need to go. See, Steven likes driving too. I don't like that shit.
Just drove to Atlanta and back.
Yeah.
ATL.
First of all, let me just tell everybody else, if you are of other,
God damn it.
and I is of other, make sure the white girl drives. And make sure you don't have to worry about whether you fucking what did we do last time we got pulled over? The seat belts, because we're fat. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Now, had the car not smelled like total marijuana, we probably could have got away with the we're fat type shit. Oh, come on. You know, big shit in there, you know, tuck it in, whatever.
Now tell them the whole story.
We got pulled over because, you know, we had no seatbelts because we was fat. And when the cop runs up on us, the whole shit was smelling straight of the most delicious weed. Delicious. And I had a nug on me. And he's like, all right, give me the weed or we're going to have a problem. And I'm like, I looked at Penny like, damn, bitch, you couldn't pretend you had the shit, the seatbelt tucked under a roll or something. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Man.
Hey, I feel you.
I gave him the bud and shit. And he's like, come out of the car.
No.
But when he did come to the car, and I knew he was smell everything because I just finished smoking, I already had my license and my pistol permit in my hand as the passenger. So as soon as he came, I gave him to him immediately. So he already knew the nigga in there getting high. He ain't got no fires or nothing now, but he's armed, dude. You know what I'm saying? So he asked me to get out. He was just like, where's your weapon? I said, it's on my right hand hip. He said, just don't put your hands up. I said, I'm good. No worries. I said, you want me to grab that weed? Because he told me, he was like, I don't want to have to go through all this bullshit paperwork for bullshit weed and no seatbelt. He was like, bro, he was like, but another cop was pulling up and he says, if this guy comes out, then I have to go through the whole shit. So you tell me right now that there ain't nothing else going on and I'll let you get the fuck out of here. And he was like, and also tell me you're not recording. And I was like, I ain't recording it. If I was recording, I'd be a fool to try to use it against you. I'm the one fucking getting high in the car. So whatever, he stepped to the other cop, told the other cop to bounce. He comes back to me and he's like, all right, I just want to get rid of all this. I don't want to have to go through all this. So you want me to just take the weed and stomp it out? And he was like, no. I have this for evidence.
No.
I was like, yeah, no doubt, because that is the best weed you ever smelled in your life as well, nigga. Like, you can't just tell niggas that you pull the nigga off with the best weed and not have the evidence. You know what I'm saying? Smell that, nigga. Smell that. So the nigga's like, yo, you can bounce. So I get in the car and I'm like, Penny, let's bounce. And this bitch here with the windows open is like, where's my ticket? Why the fuck am I getting a ticket? Where the fuck is my? I said, bitch, if you want more, what the fuck and where the fuck? I'm gonna open your door and push you into oncoming traffic. Now pull the fucking drive, bitch. Just drive. So we got away with that shit. And of course, as soon as we get to our family, they're, oh, you guys are pulled over. I said, what the fuck did this bitch do? Mentally detected to you niggas? Like, what the fuck? That's the whole time I was out the car. She was on the phone. And then the bitch wanted to fight about not getting a ticket. And I was going to be angry because it was one of those holiday weekends and we were going out on the boat.
It was Memorial Day weekend and we were going out on the boat.
I was going to be mad because I lost all my weed. But our people's had me covered, so I was still good. Not as good as I was bringing, because I was bringing fucking fire. The shit was woo-hoo-hoo. But whatever, it be what it be. Teach you a lesson. Don't be smoking in the car while your bitch is doing illegal shit like driving while being fat with no. Okay? If she lose weight, like Penny lost weight now, she be throwing the seatbelt on in mad room now. So I'll be like, boom, I can smoke. You know what I'm saying? Unless she starts to speed. Now we're late for work, man. I got to wait. I know the white shit barely get you pulled over, but it's barely. All right. So what else I had? Did we talk about the Jesse Smollett?
Jesse who?
The black dude who had the two black dudes go and attack him and put a string around his throat and say, "This is MAGA country, nigga."
No, I think I've seen some stuff about it.
But anyway, he's going to court for that now because he lied. They donated a lot of cops and effort to looking for these white guys that attacked them. And then when they found video that it was these two black Nigerians that he paid with hoodies, big black muscular Nigerians were supposed to be little thin white Europeans. Okay, beating him up, talking about MAGA country, nigger. You could just tell if there was audio in the video. It was like, "This is MAGA country, nigger." What you said? This MAGA country. What? MAGA what? MAGA country, nigga. What bro? I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, fuck you. So, his attorney is saying that he is the real victim because white people made fun of him. He's a victim for lying. Yes, city money was wasted by cops and overtime trying to do all this research and investigation or whatever. And it was thousands and thousands of dollars. And it was a complete hoax across the nation to spark anger and division against races. But he's the victim. Yes, he's the victim. So don't forget that. And then we heard about the school shooting in Michigan. Another
28th school shooting of the year.
Yeah, counting him, Steve. There's another white boy. Surprise, surprise. Did they add the black kid shooting into that 28?
Well, I don't know.
Well, why don't you find that out since you like to throw up the numbers of how many? Find out if that black kid count, because then we got way more than 28.
What would I care about the color of the shooter?
We want to know if we're getting all the information, bro.
Oh, you look at it.
They don't put that
I don't care about it, so why would I look it up?
You just told me the numbers. How did you get that?
I care about that number.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
trying to figure out. True number of this.
care about the ethnicity of the.
They do, so they don't add, is what I'm saying. So if you looked, we might have more, is what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying.
Of course, we're going to have more. It's never going to end. We're going to have more every day.
Yeah. I think we should start sending our kids to schools that have security. And like in the Bronx, metal detectors. They got them all over the schools in New York. We hardly hear about them shootings inside the schools in New York. And I think that's because of the metal detectors. I'm not 100% sure. So maybe everybody should stop that being soft on the schools and talking about teachers with guns, and let's get some metal detectors. That might help out. You know, we waste time talking about arming teachers. Just get the metal detectors. How many shootings we get at the airport? You see what I'm saying? I mean, we may get a couple, but the metal detectors make a big fucking difference. I'm saying. I mean, we could go out there and say, hey, let's ban everybody's guns. Okay, good, great. Sounds beautiful. But I don't see any of the fuckers that got these guns illegally stopping.
Right.
And we want to stop them. So basically, we would like to maybe get some metal detectors. I think we should have that sent to Congress. Get some fucking metal detectors. At least for all the high schools.
Yeah, at least.
I mean, I think that would save a lot of fucking a lot of bodies. All right, now what else? I wanted Chubb Dog's fucking piece of shit ass on here because I wanted to talk about the 10th Federal Court of Appeals reversing the felon in possession. There was a person who did time, and I believe what happened was, in some manner, he had to defend himself. So he got across a weapon, and they wanted to give him charges because he was a felon in possession of a weapon. But he did his time. You know what I'm saying? He did all the time and the requirement for everything that was done for his crime. And it wasn't like it wasn't a murder or how you say, an assault or aggravated assault or anything like that. It wasn't a violent crime. It was one of those type of deals where you would get probation for a couple of years type deals. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the 10th Court of Appeals reversed his conviction, stating that they did the crime, they did their time, they did the penance, they paid the and although we have this law where felons are not allowed to have firearms, he was still in possession of the right to defend himself or something. So it was a pretty big case. I wanted to see if Chubb Dog got onto that and heard about it, so we could have talked a little more about it. You know, since he did it, but I don't know. I don't believe his time was a violent crime either. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It was just
So
something.
do you think that if a convicted felon charges not of a violent nature, that they should be able to have their gun rights back?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I believe that if you do the crime and you did the time, then you should get your rights back.
Yeah.
So even if your violent crime was something to the effect of, I got into a big fight with a bunch of motherfuckers. It was a bunch of me and my friends and a bunch of them and their friends, and we was in a thing, and we got into a big ass fight. I got carried away and beat dogs with the leg of the fucking pinball machine to death. Okay? Now, I did 40 years prison time, and I did all the things that I had to do. I was, nonviolent in prison. I got myself together, whatever your concern is. If the judicial system says this person is sane or safe enough to go back into society, then I believe that person should get his rights back. if there's a doubt, then that person should not be released back into society. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, you know, not for nothing, and I know all too many. Too many motherfuckers have been locked up for football numbers for drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Football numbers. Where they give motherfuckers team numbers for murder, or what do they call that? Shit. It's not murder, but it's something like shit.
Homicide.
Homicide. Homicide. Homicide could be the person died, but it wasn't that you murdered them with intent. It was a homicide. You know what I'm saying? But the person was involved died. You know, I don't know. I just feel there's differences. You know what I'm saying? When you're allowing people to come out in prison. So a motherfucker, he did a homicide, which he could have been drunk driving and he killed somebody. You know, him in the car he hit and somebody died, or the passenger with him died, or whatever it is. I mean, that's just how I feel. If there's a chance this person is still violent and you're looking to release them, then I think you're doing the people in the state or the city a disservice. You know what I'm saying? You know, before the show started, I was watching a video, and I showed Penny the video because it was something it was something for us to have a little discussion about. And basically, there was a incident where it was like a baby's daddy. So let's these are all white people, right? So it was a boyfriend, baby's daddy, and then the baby's mom's type shit. The kid is not, I don't know how old the kid is, but we'll just put it like that: boyfriend, baby daddy, baby mama. So the father was looking for the child because his court is, I guess his time is 3 something p.m. to pick his child up. They had to drive until then or whatever, and they were giving him the runaround. So he goes to their house to demand his child. Like, yo, where's he at? I'm having the cops go to your mom's house because that's most likely where he's gonna be. And I don't, I want my kid. Give me my kid now. So the boyfriend was like, yo, get the fuck off my property, or I'm gonna get my gun. And he's like, "Fuck you! Get your gun! I'm not getting on my property. I want my kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to have my kid at 3 o'clock. Blah blah blah." So he's talking to the baby's mama, and he's like, "This is bullshit. Take my kid. You're supposed to give my kid to me at 3:15. At 3:15, you want to see him? You can see him all the way until fucking 3:15. I'm here to pick up my kid, and you're always bullshitting around. You want me to fucking come back at 6 p.m. to pick up my kid?" I said, "Wow." So the boyfriend comes back out. Now he's armed with a rifle. So the baby's daddy decides to go chest to chest with him. And he's like, get the fuck off my property. I ain't going no fucking where. You got that gun now, you better use it. Because if you don't use it, I'm going to take it from you and I'm going to fucking kill your ass with it. So the boyfriend pushes the baby's daddy's back and fires a shot down to his feet. So the baby daddy continues moving forward, putting his chest in his face and shit. And then he kind of like grabbed his body. So he grabbed with his left hand, grabbed the boyfriend's right shoulder. And then he kind of didn't grab the rifle, but he had his hand behind the rifle as if you're leveraging to push somebody away from you. So the dude gets some space. He raises his firearm up and puts 2 slugs in his chest. So now dude is on the floor. So the whole conversation was the homeowner justified in defending himself there at the home?
Yeah, that's a catch-22, I think, maybe.
Oh, now
I mean, I can see his point because he warned the guy, but I've been in this custody thing, so I kind of, if that's the designated area and the time for that to be picked up, that shouldn't have happened. But I see the point that after I warned you, and you still coming at me.
You know,
I would have shot the motherfucker too.
What you just said in the very beginning, it really didn't dawn at all to me because I've never been in the situation where I had a court-ordered time and place to pick the child up. So that kind of makes it a little bit different too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Court ordered to be there at that time, almost.
Yeah.
Right? That's even a little bit more. I didn't even think about that. That's even more crazy. Then is he trespassing? You see what I'm saying? Like
the guy was there a day early, or
now, to me, I thought the whole shit went wrong.
It was crazy.
The guy going inside to get the rifle, that was ridiculous. He was a young guy. He wasn't an old guy. He wasn't a weak-looking dude. capable. He looked like he was maybe 30, 40, whatever. The other guy looked a couple years older than him, not for nothing. So I thought him leaving the situation to go inside to get the firearm was like, where did that come from? I don't know the background. I don't know if dude is times and slapped his ass around and dude's a pussy and he just didn't portray that.
Right.
But I thought him going inside the gun to get the gun, that was I didn't understand that part.
Well, didn't you say he like told him, you don't get out, I'm gonna go inside and get the gun?
Well, yes, he did tell him that.
So, you know, to me that's a warning. It's better than a warning shot. But then he gave him a warning shot.
Yeah, but the warning shot was like
a taunt.
This is how I kind of explained it to Penny. I was like, what's weird about it was, and Corleone, he's an attorney and he was doing the video with Warrior Poet, and he was like, you know, not for nothing, if I'm on the jury and I hear that the baby's daddy said, you got that gun, you better use it, or I'm going to take it from you and I'm going to kill you. Then I have to stop and say this guy defended himself, because the moment and I told Penny, I said, the moment the gun came out, whether it was needed or not, that automatically escalated the whole situation to a deadly encounter. Because even if I don't feel like I'm going to be aggressive, I'm probably going to be worried about giving my back to this dude walking away, because he might just shoot me in my back. So now the situation goes differently.
Well,
but
we're taught if you're going to pull out a gun, you're going to use it.
Like I told Penny, if you involve the video, because the video had two angles, you could see that when the dudes pushed away, the baby daddy didn't encroach. He froze on the porch. And dude already had 5 to 6 feet of distance with his rifle, which I was like, at that point, even him raising the gun on the dude, he should have felt safe enough not to shoot him, because now you got distance. The dude's not in your face. You know what I'm saying? So now, to me, you have more of a reason not to bust that shot off, because now if he comes running in on you, now you got an absolute reason to bust that shot off. But he put 2 slugs in the dude's chest.
I always think about that.
Dude's feet was flat, so he wasn't encroaching. So I was like, wow, that to me didn't seem like it was a good thing. I think that, I don't know how they, I understand he did warn him, yo, leave the premises and you're trespassing. But I didn't see fear of my life reason to kill the dude. You know,
that's always a question in my head about that. If I'm going to draw my gun on somebody and if I don't use it, am I going to worry about them trying to retaliate and catch me off guard and shoot me at another time.
I kind of thought that was a bad use of self defense, and
Yeah.
to call it
Yeah.
self defense, I think it was a bad use of. It was a whole bad. Like Penny told me, she was like, "Yeah, but you when you would have got Kyla, what would have happened with you? I could see that going on with you." And I was like, I don't see myself walking away from an issue and going inside to get my gun when I carry already the fuck on me. When I
already got, yeah, you got. That's different. Yeah,
when I'm going in,
packing,
people are having an issue,
and you're pulling it out.
My gun. I don't even talk about that shit.
Right.
I'm
not gonna threaten you with it. I'll just pull it out and shoot you. Or if you happen to start pulling out something, I'm gonna shoot you before you shoot me.
I mean, if you don't know I got it, then you're gonna be playing slow as fuck with your gun. You're gonna want to show it off. You're gonna want to cock it. You're gonna want to do all that shit until you see the big spark of heaven's gates. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, I don't never go like, yo, I'm gonna use my. When we was in Vegas and the dude with the girlfriend Penny that ran up on my face, did you see me grabbing at my gun?
No.
I didn't even talk about that shit.
Nah.
The whole time, dude's yelling in my face. I'm like, bro, I understand you're angry. Your heart rate is jumping. You just saw your life flash. Your adrenaline is jumping like a junkie. Of course, you're running up on everybody. But you got to be calm, dude, because you could be running up on the wrong guy who'll just stab you right now, not even talk to you, and you're just out of your mind, insane, because you just got into a car accident. I was like, yo, God bless you, bro. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? He was hella mad, and my dude was like talking mad shit. And after I was real quiet with him talking to him, and I walked away. Penny was like, oh. And I was like, what's the matter with you? Nothing. I was like, what's the matter? I forgot something in the car. Let's walk around the block. I was like, bitch, you ever been to Vegas? It's 42 miles, nigga. There's no block. We got to go back down. And we turned around and walked back, and she's like, oh, my God. And what the dude's yelling, yo, what's up, brother? How are you? He's cool. The girlfriend, he's cool. He understands. He's a good dude. Penny's like, what the fuck did you say to them? I was like, I've been involved in life forever. Nigga, I know how to talk to people. I know when a situation is bad. When a situation is too bad, there's no reason to talk. Get the fuck out of there if you don't want to be busting shots. And if you don't want to be busting shots to a motherfucker in your house, you have the cops coming already. Then he asked in the video.
I say it's baby mama's fault. Because she knew that the daddy was supposed to be there at 3:15 to pick up the son, and she caused that whole problem by not having the son there. The boy because it wasn't
the baby mama's fault. Yep. Like I said, man, if it's
in that business.
If it's a court pickup at that time, that's gonna have to be there. I had to go through that with JC when he was younger. I didn't return him on the right time, and she had the cops come to my house because I kept him because I was being a dick. So, but she was being a bitch, and I was being a dick at that time. So, the situation was, well, I didn't bring him back at the right time. Cops got involved, and yeah. So, but I've been to court and know about pickups and designated pickup areas, or if it's on the paperwork, man, best believe you got to follow it, or the cops are going to be coming because theoretically, the dad should have called the cops and said, hey, I'm supposed to pick up my child at this place. She's not here. Can you do something about it?
I don't think that video is an advocate for having a gun in your house to defend the home. I don't believe
that's true too. I think it could all went so many ways, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think thinking about it
is because I didn't see that the dad was being aggressive, and he wasn't causing where I'm scared for my life.
Yeah, I'd be pissed if her boy.
He obviously must not have liked this dude, and he wanted to bust off. That's what it was. It had to be.
Yeah.
at the very end, I just thought it was very horrible because dude got he's on the porch, and nobody was hysterical, nigga. They were all like, you know,
baby stepdaddies are.
he was like, I told you this wasn't gonna happen. She was like, dial 911. And it was like nobody had urgency. Nobody ran over to him to put pressure on his wounds or nothing. Penny was like, did he die? I said, the way they left him there, I think he bled out.
Probably. Now that guy's got a baby stepdaddy's got charged with murder. Now he's got to do time. And she's saying,
but you know what? Not for nothing. I thought that was a great video for people who like to be like, yo, guns this and guns that. And everybody has the right. You got to see that there's reasons why people do shit. But there's reasons why if you enforce the laws, like dude does that, you be like, nah, that wasn't a good shoot, nigga. You're getting a body for that. That's a murder. So you're going to do time. Sure. We're not going to give you probation. We're not going to give you this. You know, there's a difference. You get these niggas off the streets. But when you want to be like, oh, well, let's have them cop to a plea. Let's have them do 36 months. And then this is where you fuck everything up because you're not going to change people. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you want to do with guns or without them.
Yeah. Kind of like how the cops get.
Did you hear that your Supreme Court just supported your magazine ban? California's magazine ban just got supported by I think it was the 10th, the 10th Circuit, the California Supreme Court. So now that magazine ban now it's going to have to go to the Supreme Court, the big shit. But it was the court case that you guys just had going on with your last Attorney General or your whatever the fuck he was.
Yeah.
And so they supported it. So now that magazine ban, everybody who was buying big magazines. Now y'all got to put them shits back in the boxes until the big court goes in.
Fucking crazy shit, man. This world's fucking getting to be ridiculous.
But supposedly they haven't thrown anything towards them because they're trying to see what's going to go on with the Supreme Court's what they decide for what's going on with the New York shit.
Right.
Some crazy shits.
Yeah.
But anyway, what else is going on this weekend, Stevie? You got anything going on?
Yeah, I'm partying. My company has decided they don't need me to work on the weekends.
Yay!
Even though they call me and want me to work at another store, they say if I don't want to work, I don't have to work. Okay, I won't work.
They gave me an opportunity. Fuck it, then I ain't.
Yeah, you called me because you didn't need me. Okay. Right.
There you go, man.
Yeah. All right.
OBB moved weekends off.
Fights downloaded. We could party, brother. Hook us up with some nice finger foods.
What time you get off on Friday? 2:30 in the afternoon.
I'll be done by noon on Friday.
Oh, there you go. Shit.
Yeah.
That's almost like a 3-day weekend for you, man.
Oh yeah.
You got Friday night.
I've been off since 2.
Partying at the local pub at fucking 12:01, and
I woke up today like, yo, if I didn't have a job, nigga, I'd probably go crazy.
So that means you got to go to work Sunday night?
No, Monday morning, 4 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Best time to drive.
Mm-hmm.
I miss it, right, Penny?
You miss what? You don't fucking drive.
I used to drive. I miss it. I'm back in the days.
You sleep going to work every morning.
That's the
sleep to work on
let me just tell you guys why I sleep. You ever been so scared in your life that you're like, and I do this on the plane. When you know, like, I'm just gonna go to sleep in case we die. You know what I'm saying? So I do that.
I want to be relaxed. I might come out of it alive.
Smoke because I know she's gonna fucking get us pulled over or kill us. So I go to sleep.
So you don't want to have no proof of it. Didn't see anything. Don't know nothing.
I know nothing. My green card's in my wallet.
In case I get in an accident, I'll be already relaxed.
2 sponsors. Steve Jenkins of the Jenkins clans, you know, they got a bunch of they grown homegrown niggas. And Snyder of the Snyder clan, they both represent me in the immigration court. Penny ain't letting them take me. Penny, he a lazy driving motherfucker, but I'll take him. You know what, Your Honor? You should give him a sentence of 3 years driving me around.
Amen.
You want to punish him?
No, I take that back. No. Because my feet were real bad 2 weeks ago and I could barely walk. He was driving and I can't take it.
The imaginary brakes. I'm cutting cars off. Like, I'm going to teach y'all a fucking lesson. Want me to drive? Watch how this goes. Beep, beep.
I'm coming through.
If I can't sleep, you can't relax at home.
Out from work and he had to drive my daughter home. She sends me a text. If I die, take care of me, Ma.
Because she don't want to drive either. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? We can't be both of us lazy drivers. We'll never get home. All right, let's get up out of here. Smokey, what's going on tonight, Smoke?
Oh, man, 10 o'clock West Coast time. I'll be on www.knyo.org. Throwing it down. Yeah, man. We can roll. 10 p.m. That'd be almost, about 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours, yeah. Y'all know what that is. That means what, 10, 11, 12? Midnight for us.
Yep. East Coast, midnight. There you go.
And in the West. Penny, what are you doing this whole weekend? Are you partying this whole weekend?
I don't know. I'm not allowed to know what I'm doing.
All right, well, you know what?
Well, OBB's off this weekend.
So you want to get drunk?
Yeah, I do that good.
Let's get drunk.
There you go.
Come on.
I don't have no apple pie moonshine.
Oh,
I still got some left.
that's some good shit.
Let's get drunk. Let's see who throws up first.
Oh God, no.
What's up, first?
Falls down and rolls all over the grass like we're on a hill. Okay? Let's see how that goes. Stevie, you gonna come see me this weekend so we can watch the fights?
Well, I'll try.
All right, that'll be great. And we'll make sure that we have some more.
They got a UFC fight this weekend.
But you know, I can pull them up and watch them. I like to put them on the TV so we can listen to it all loud and shit. And we don't have to be on in front of my computer like, yeah, man, move your head, nigga.
Right.
You saying? All right, well, let's get up out of here. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Steve Stoner, Smoking Joe, Mikey Mike, Penelope, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You're one of a kind. I know that you love me, and you must be blind. Because I'm not so cute. I'm not so cute anymore. But you know, that's a lie.
Okay, get on.
All right, let's get up out of here. And Steve,
Thank you.
we'll talk to y'all later on, brothers. Peace out.
The D420 Show is sponsored in part by Wine V Incorporated, clothing line and barbershops.
All right, Steve, now that we got them all gone, you know what I'm saying? Now we can start the show. The half hours.
Hope Chubb's all right.
Right.
You know what? No, he ain't gonna be. He ain't gonna be because I'm gonna go find that video again, the gay prison video. And that's the video.
Across the world, you've been listening to us on the Blog Talk Radio.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, brother.
Also watching us up on youtube.com/The D420 Show. Thanks, y'all. Bye.